Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt, and this is Son.
Hi.
And this is our AEW's Explosive Elite Review. AEW 8th of the 4th, 2020. I've been thinking about this review, and I've been thinking I'm going to add in a couple of things. I think AEW do a lot of vignettes, so I think we're going to have a little section called vignettes, and then we're just going to go through each one. Not too much detail, just to mention them. And I think we're also going to do a wrestler of the week, I think, as well. We'll pick individually, we'll pick up a wrestler that we thought was the outshining superstar of the week or match of the week or whatever. Anyway, start off with first of all Jericho on commentary, and I thought he did a very good job on commentary. He's very good at talking, and he did give a bit of life to the commentary this week, and I really liked that. Start off with Lance Archer versus a jobber, Alan Angles. This is basically an enhancement match. Lance Archer got the quick win with the blackout and advances down the road. He is also in that TNT Championship tournament. I'm thinking, looking at the brackets, it's going to be a Lance Archer Cody final. We'll get to Cody as well at the end of this episode, especially after there's been that sort of hinting of a Cody Lance Archer match. Next we had Britt Baker versus Shida. Britt Baker got a nice nosebleed during this match, and she was bleeding quite a lot, but it was Shida who got the win. I'm not going to elaborate too much on that. Shida looks like she's setting herself up for a AEW Women's Championship match somewhere down the road. Next we had a tag team match. It was Omega and Mike Nakazawa versus the Best Friends. Obviously Adam Page hasn't been seen for a little while. I think he's isolating, so he can't really be at the shows. All this shows were taped. They were taped last week, and they've got a lot of footage to go through till middle of May. I've read, so this is obviously from last week. This was an okay match. I thought this was quite good. In the end, it was the Best Friends who got the upset over Omega and Nakazawa and got the win. And then we get to another match. This time it was Lee Johnson versus Brody Lee, the Exalted One. Again, another enhancement match for Brody Lee. He got the win. So there's not much to really say about that. And then we get to the main event, which was Spears versus Cody Rhodes for the TNT Championship first round match. For some reason, they were able to use weapons, so they used a barrier and a table at one point. Sean Spears kicked out of 2 crossroads, but in the end, it was a what was it?
Figure 4.
Yep, Cody did a figure 4 onto Sean Spears, and as he was sort of reeling from that in the figure 4, he put his shoulders down on the mat and got a 3 count. So yeah, so Cody advances. That's what I'm saying about Lance Archer and Cody in the final. It looks like that's the way it's going to sit. Like I say, we'll go to the section that I'm adding in called vignettes. We'll get a nice little sign up there. Vignettes. So we had a. I'm not going to mention the Jake the Snake one because I didn't think that was really a vignette. What I mean by vignette is kind of like a recorded sort of mini video movie type thing. So there was a promo vignette for Jake Hager and John Moxley, which is happening next week. No holds barred, empty arena match for the AEW Championship. That was a really quite good one, saying about Jake Hager is an MMA fighter as well as a wrestler. He's been training for that. He was going to have a match. Obviously, that's been postponed in the MMA, so he's already got that training for this match. And Moxley's obviously saying that this Jake Hager's more of a threat to him than anyone else he's faced. So that was a nice little vignette. Then we had the Exalted One, Brody Lee. He did still playing on that sort of dressed in a suit type look and that, and he was again berating a couple of the he was berating a couple of Dark Order members about how one was wearing a tie and looked really presentable, whereas the other two weren't. This was okay. It's not the best one they've done, but this was an okay one. And then we got a Matt Hardy kind of vignette. It was a vignette and it wasn't. It was kind of just sort of Matt Hardy at home talking about the Inner Circle. I wanted to mention this because they've actually now, by the looks of it, we know where they're sort of going with Matt Hardy. He's going to do an elite deletion match. He is invited, I think, the whole Inner Circle. I'm thinking it's going to be the whole Inner Circle, or just Jericho, to the Hardy compound where they're going to have this elite deletion match. bit like the ultimate or final deletion match that they had once before, and it's going to be a very cinematic recorded type match, which I think is going to be a really good thing, especially after what WWE have just done with WrestleMania. I think this is kind of their sort of retaliation to that, which I think is quite nice. Wrestler of the week. Who do you think was the wrestler of the week in AEW? Who do you think was an outstanding wrestler?
Kenny Omega.
You think Kenny Omega this week? I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes was the outstanding wrestler of this week on AEW. So yeah, that's just a quick little go through. Not many matches. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. Normally, I feel like I normally write all this down and write on 2 sheets. I've actually only written 1 sheet this week, so it does seem a little bit less than what we normally get. But anyway, that being said, it was okay. We're getting the best we can get at this present time. So if you like this video, just like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, whichever that one may be. So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Bye.
Goodbye.